If you think doing the right thing is going to keep people around you, man, you're sadly mistaken. Better yet, if you think your woman won't leave you for doing the right thing, you're even more delusional. Fellas, this is what you got to understand. Doing the right thing don't guarantee loyalty. It don't guarantee loyalty in the way that you think it do. Doing the right thing sometimes come with tests, different pressures, and ultimately, sometimes it comes with losing people. It comes with loss. And we're going to use this video right here to break down that doing the right thing sometimes requires your relationship to go down in degradation. And such is the case with a lot of you guys right now. You wonder, why she leave me? Why she ghosting me? Why she never pick up? Why she not texting me back? Why she keep canceling dates? She are doing it because you're doing the right thing. Not because you did something wrong, but because you're doing something right. Pay attention to this video.
That's a lonely life. Your woman will leave you most of the time if you do what you're supposed to do. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? If you do what you're supposed to do, your woman will leave you. And it ain't all your fault because you didn't know how to pick a woman.
Did you hear that? Here it is. You going to work? Here it is. You're building. Here it is. You doing right by her. And yet you look up, she's gone. She's gone with the wind. Why? A lot of women is chaotic in their mind. And even though you're doing the right thing, you're going to work, you're trying to build something monumental, right? You're doing right by her, and yet she'll still leave you. Why? See, men, you're illogical. Understand that. Women are emotional. And sometimes for them to stay interested in you, sometimes for them to stay attached to you emotionally, you have to be unpredictable. You have to do something that stir up her emotions. Sometimes you have to do something that make her want to attach to you even more. And sometimes you have to do something that's spontaneous. Sometimes you have to do something that put her in, so to speak, a fear disposition so that she can stay invested in the relationship. You have to learn how to put her on a chase. And when you do that, you are appeasing that whimsical, that capricious, that emotional, biological makeup of her that she have innately. Because when a woman get bored, guess what? Eventually she gonna take her attention off of you and put it elsewhere. And this is what a lot of you guys is dealing with right now. And you're scratching your head. Man, I'm doing right. I'm not in the streets. I'm not partying. I'm not clubbing. I don't do nothing but go to work, take care of business. And yet that's a problem for her. Because when you're doing the right thing, fellas, remember, sometimes it will push people away. It will push people away.
You chose the one you wanted instead of the one you supposed to be with. That's two different people. You know that, right? The one you want, that's her. The one you
And let me stop it right here. This is the problem that you have. You see, a lot of times in these relationships, as a man, you want to point the finger at a woman, you want to blame a woman, but at the end of the day, you have to accept responsibility because you're the leader, you're the man, and you ought to be able to dictate the dynamics of a relationship. You ought to be moving with a ruler class mentality. But since you don't move with a ruling class mentality, since you have been indoctrinated by society, and by what they deem to be the kind of woman you ought to be with, often, fellas, you find yourself picking the wrong woman. Picking the wrong woman. And because you picked the wrong woman, as Corey Holcomb pointed out, you find yourself dealing with circumstances that you would not normally be dealing with if you would have chose the right woman. Stop allowing social media to be the standard by which you choose a woman. You have to understand that a lot of women on social media, they are manufacturing a lifestyle that's false. And you guys, you fall for the delusional lifestyle. And the reason why they manufacture a lifestyle that's false because they're trying to appear like everybody else. And even though that's not their reality, the lifestyle that they are portraying on social media, you get with these women, they expect for you to support, to finance the lifestyle they done manufacture on social media, right? And a lot of you guys, you end up doing it. So you end up picking the wrong woman, and even though you're trying to build with this woman, trying to build something monumental, she's a liability. She subtract instead of add to what you got going on. And then because it's like you trying to mix oil and water together, even though I'm gonna keep coming to this, even though you doing the right thing, eventually she leave and go be with somebody else that's able to cater to what she want because you're doing the right thing. See, when you choose the right woman, she don't mind cooperating with you. She don't mind being submissive to you. She don't mind getting on board and build with you because in her heart, she want to do the right thing. But when you choose according to the standards that social media has put out in front of you, according to the standards of what society says, according to the standards of what this world deemed to be the perfect looking woman, because a lot of time you guys, you're choosing women based off of looks. And because you never go past looks and vet women, you find yourself in a conundrum where you're losing in the end. So this is what Corey Holcomb trying to show you.
Supposed to be with, she not gonna leave you because you did what you supposed to do. And every young person out there, I hope you heard that right there, because that is absolutely the truth. Because you are going to have differences if you are around another human being. But somebody that's down with you, they right there. Especially a woman, she right there. When you get
Man, you pick the right woman, no matter what come, she's going to be loyal to you. And she's going to be in the thick of things with you. She going to get it out the mud with you. Because you didn't pick a woman, and, you know, I'm advocate for the scriptures. You didn't pick a woman like Samson did in Judges chapter 16 based off of her pleasing you, based off of how she looked, based off of how she feel. You didn't pick her because of that, but you picked her because she had the qualities, the characteristics, the same morals and principles that you put forth out in life, and she was willing to align with that because you chose that type of woman. She's there with you. But when you pick a woman who, this is what they used to doing, because this is what y'all want. Taking selfies, who still pride in themselves, still trying to monetize themselves, still trying to validate and get attention for themselves based off their bodies and nothing else, and this is the woman you choose, guess what? Like Corey Holcomb said right here, she end up leaving you, although you doing what you're supposed to do. And if this is the case, don't get all in a transfix. You ought to be, you ought to be clapping it up. You ought to be glad she left you. Because you doing what you supposed to do, vetted her out of your life. extricated her out of your life, right? And this way, because you did what you're supposed to do, extricated her out of your life, you don't have to worry about her in 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years getting half of what you put in work for. Huh? So never get in your mind, fellas. Never allow it to get in your psychosis. I'm going to stop doing what I'm supposed to do to appease this woman so I can keep her right here next to me. I'm going to stop doing what I'm supposed to do because I want to continue to be able to feel that good feeling from her. I don't want nobody else to enter in her. Huh? I don't want nobody else to dig her out. So I'm going to stop doing the right thing, cow down to her, hold her up on a pedestal so I can keep her in my life. Not only no, hell no. Woman, if you want to leave, leave. Let these women lose their position. As soon as they lose their position, guess what? It's open. It's open season. Get back out there on the hunt. There's too many single women out here. Okay? Let's get back to it.
Through talking, she right there. She might have sucked another dick, but she don't do that all the time. That's once every 2 years. I can live with that.
And it's sad. I know it's comical. He's a comedian. All right, but it's even sad that you get to the place in this society that's predicated on immoral principles. It's bad when you dealing with women in this society that you have to accept the lesser evil in order to maintain a relationship with somebody. Where you, like I said, even though he's a comedian, he's saying if she sucked a cock once every 2 or 3 years, it's okay because most of these women are whores. Most of these women are prostitutes. And it's not their fault. Fellas, it's your fault. Because you do or don't do. You're allowed or don't allow. You hear me? And women and their behavior is only as strong or only as wicked as the men that supporting them. Let's have argument. Let's debate. Huh? You won't be able to show me one woman, you hear me, who move, conduct themselves, behave themselves in the way that they do, and that there's not a man behind supporting that. It's either a man supporting that righteous behavior or it's men supporting their wicked behavior. Because understand, I can't stress this enough. Understand, men, you build societies. You build empires. The building is within you men. Hear me out. Birthing societies, birthing empires is with the woman. So if you're choosing the wrong woman to be your helpmeet, if you're choosing the wrong woman to put in position, you building and ultimately supporting rotten behavior. And I know a lot of you guys, you don't want to talk about this, man. A lot of you guys, you don't want to deal with this. The outcome of your relationship, the backlash of your relationship, you could be a weak ass simp, you could be a weak ass beta, you could point the finger all you want, but at the end of the day, the responsibility falls on you. Again, a woman only can do or not do. A woman's only allowed or not allowed whatever go on with you because you refuse to set the standard. If you dealing with disrespect right now, it's your fault because you're tolerating it. Out of fear or whatever the case may be, you're tolerating it. That's why I tell y'all, man, get out of that scarcity mindset, man. Gotta get out of it.
That's fun.
Craig, if you got a girl, wash your clothes, rub your feet, clean your house up, do everything, but she gotta have some other dick every 5 years. Is that a good woman or not? All she said, I just fucked him. I ain't even spent no time with him. I didn't even get all the way naked. I'm for you.
No, that ain't.
Hey, these how these women moving in this day and time. They moving like you fellas. They are using your line against you. They are using your behavior against them. Okay? And they are putting you in the weak position. They are putting you in the feminine position. And they are stealing your masculinity. And this is how you going to say she's a good woman? Because she only do it once every 5 years? She got to go out and scratch that itch because she done been ran through? Huh? And I hate to put it like this. Guys, I hate to put it like this. A lot of women have to go out and scratch that itch because they done been exposed to too many digging sticks. You hear me? And so if you come up in there and you only want to make love to her, you know, and her experience has been somebody just ramming them guts, and you coming in there treating her like a little princess. I just want to make love to you. Come on, let's make love. And in her mind, she thinking, man, I wish. Because a lot of these women, listen, a lot of these women ain't gonna be real with you. This is why a lot of you guys in the position that you are in, because women don't be real with you. But Kuttah Spoken Truth, I gotta be real with you. They're not gonna tell you you're not banging them out like they want to be banged out. They're not gonna tell you you're not working with something. They're not gonna tell you you're not giving them head the way they want head. For the most part, women not gonna tell you because in their heart, they don't want to hurt your feelings. And if you have resources and you're providing them a certain lifestyle, they definitely not going to hurt your feelings because they want to keep that prolonged. But I'm here to tell you, the average woman out here done been ran through. She done been dug out. So you coming in there, you don't want to foreplay. All you want to do is treat her like a little princess, and you approach sex like a little princess, and you don't want to, ram them guts. Guess what? While she having sex with you, she gonna be thinking about somebody else. And eventually, she's going, as Corey Holcomb pointed out, within that 5-year span, she's going to go out and get that itch scratched by somebody that's not you. And you'll never know it. And how she do it? Kuttah Spoken Truth. You own something. How she do it? She'll wait to one of them times y'all get into a big blow up or a big argument, and y'all end up saying, let's go our separate ways, or I need some alone time. That's when she going to go get that itch scratched. She's going to use that as her justification to go get. You hear me? That's what she's going to use. Where my buddy there? Oh, yeah. Y'all, man, I'm trying to help y'all, man. Hold up a second, man. All right. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. She going to use that. You hear them cheeks clapping. Huh? While you split up, she going to begin them cheeks clapped by somebody else. Huh? This is all you going to hear. You hear that, fellas? Allow this to sink in your mind, man. Allow that to sink in your spirit, man. And then you gonna be somewhere. You gonna be somewhere. I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, I deal with a lot of women, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you what the most I love. That's the truth. Okay? I don't know why I'm here giving this lesson, but I will keep going with it. Every now and then you got to pull the handcuffs out. Every now and then you gotta cover their eyes, cuff them to the bed, huh? Every now and then you gotta be, man, I'm telling you, man, these women, they wanna be slutted out. And if you're not slutting them out, eventually, I'm not saying this is the case for all women, but I'm trying to tell you, for the most part, man, hey, man, they wanna be slutted out, man. They wanna be slutted out, man. And if you're not slutting them out, I'm telling you, man, I feel bad for you. Eventually, they're gonna go get slutted out by somebody else. Huh? They're gonna go get slutted out by somebody else. Sometimes you gotta talk to them. Huh? Come on, man. That's why, where my book at, man? That's why y'all need to go get Aphrodite, Volume 1. Go get it. The link will be in. I'm trying to help you. The link is gonna be down below. I'm trying to help you. And I explain all of this. Okay? See, when I give a woman, my responsibility is to give them the best experience ever. I know a lot of you guys don't want to talk about. Now, I'm not saying this. I'm talking about if you're going to put somebody in wifey position, it's your responsibility as a man to give them the best experience ever. You hear me? And if you're not giving them the best experience ever, you're not going to imprint them. You're not going to leave a good impact on their psyche, psychological, right? Psychologically, she going to be elsewhere. She physically there with you in the moment. She's present with you in the moment, but psychologically, she's somewhere else. Because you can't satisfy her needs. You hear me? So you better learn how to give that woman of yours the best experience that she is going to have sexually. Do whatever you need to do. I'm talking about between y'all two. Now, because Hebrews chapter 13, I'm advocate for the scripture. Hebrews chapter 13, around the 4th verse said, marriage bed, the bed of marriage is honorable. Okay? It's honorable. As long as you're not bringing on another man into the room, fellas, as long as you ain't doing nothing that goes against the scripture, man, you can have fun with that woman. And don't let no woman make you feel guilty about what you do with your woman, about what you do with your wife. The scripture even say, render and do benevolence unto your wife. You better learn how to get her off. Okay? If you're not getting her off, somebody else gonna get her off. Who gonna tell you that? Kuttah Spoken Truth gotta tell you that. You having sex with your woman, she panning after somebody else. Huh? You talk about, look at me, baby. She don't want to look at you because she got to keep her eyes closed so she can imagine that other feeling she had with somebody else. Then you get done, baby, how was it? If you got to ask your baby, you got to ask your woman, your wife, how was it? You fail. You didn't do your job. Huh? When you ready, put it down. Guess what she gonna ask you to do? She gonna roll over, baby, hold me. Because you done did your job. A lot of these women go on to sleep frustrated. They don't want to tell you the truth. They got a lot of you guys walking around with pride. Got a lot of you guys walking around arrogant. And you're not doing nothing. Huh? You're not doing nothing. Listen, there's a such thing. I want y'all to hear me out. There's a such thing as BDSM for a reason. And if you know how to put that, go look it up, BDSM, right? If you know how to put that into motion, if you know how to put that into action, you're going to leave an imprint on your woman. Now, if she's a virgin, you don't have to do all that because she ain't been exposed. But for the most part, man, you ain't meaning no virgin. Huh? You ain't meaning no virgins in this day and time. You're not meaning no virgins. I got to come and tell you that. Because you're not meeting no virgins, it behooves you to study sex. It behooves you to know what make a woman tick and don't make her tick. And all women, it's not the same. Don't think you going into a relationship, this worked for the past once I'm gonna do. Man, it may not work for her. It may got somebody else off, but to her, it may be tickling. Oh, man. So that's why you have to, explore your woman's body. Okay? And then this is what you do. You open up first. Because like I said, a lot of women not going to be real with you, man. That's why a lot of these women fake. You open up with her first and say, baby, I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like. Let's explore this. Let's try this. And when she see that you wanted to be vulnerable with her, guess what? She going to start opening up. Baby, let's try this. You mind doing this? Then once you get it open and you start exploring her body and different things and make her tick, you could be seductive with it. Do something. How that make you feel, baby? She'll let you know because now you done built that connection. You done built that type of relationship with her. But like that, you guys, man. I'm trying to help you because these women, I can't stress it enough, man. These women got experiences, man. They got experiences with a lot of people, man. A lot of people. But you got to be separate, man. You got to be different, man. Let me do this right quick. And I'm about to explain something to you guys, and I'm about to explain something to you women, okay? You see this blank sheet of paper? Fellas and women. This is a woman when she's a virgin. You hear that? Do you see that? This is a woman when she's a virgin. When she sleep with one man, that means she done been with one man. You see that? And just say she leave that man and now she with somebody else. She's still workable. You still open up. I mean, you just got that one line through the middle. You see that? She just got that one line through the middle, right? But even folded up, this paper is still useful. It's still, you still can work with it. You can write on this side. You can write on that side. You can open up, write on that side. But soon as she open her legs to the next man, fold that mud up one more time. This is her now. It's two men. I'm trying to help you out, guys. This you women. You done been folded again. You still someone can work with this. You can write on this side. Still got space to write on that side, and you can open it up right on that side. Okay? But once you start getting to 3, 4, 5, fellas. You see that? A ball up piece of paper. See, when these women been ran through, when these women been slutted out, when they done been dug out by a lot of men, this is what happened. They become a ball, a piece of paper. And you get with them. That's okay. Let's do this. You get with them. Open it up. Let's open this piece of paper up. By the time you get to these women, you see all these wrinkles, huh? You see all these wrinkles? The wrinkles speaks to trauma. The wrinkles speaks to different experiences. The wrinkles speaks to different situations that left them with pain, that left them with not having the ability to pair bond. Then they get with somebody else. Ball them up again. Okay, now it's your turn to be with him. By the time you try to open it up, sometimes when you open the paper up, get a few, oh shit, I ripped it up trying to open it up. You see that? You open it up, damn, she got a rip. But I still can put her wifey position. And then, because she can't pair bond with you because she done released too many different oxytocins, right? Dopamine feel good. Dopamine mean feel good. And the oxytocin, the pair bonding after. And because she done numb herself to be able to be in and out of different relationships, she leave you, or y'all break up, she balled up again. This time you open it up, there go another rip, opening it up. Right? Damn. You see that? And fellas, women, you need to hear this. Fellas, what do we end up doing? Go back and think about high school. Go back and think about college. When you had a paper that was no good no more and you bought it up, what you start doing with it? You start having fun with it. Let's see who can make the most shots. Kobe. Oh, you talk about Kobe. MJ. So you just have fun with that balled up piece of paper. And guys and women, this is the problem with a lot of women. They done been ran through so much that they are nothing but a balled up piece of paper. Only thing you good to have with them is fun. That's what we did with a balled up piece of paper. We shot ball into the trash. So this is the problem. And so by the time you get to them, because they've been on a cycle, they've been on a merry-go-round, they've been on the fun carousel. By the time you get to them, look at it. Look how that paper look now. When it was a virgin, they looked like this. By the time you get to them, and if you're going to put them in wifey position, you have to do something extravagant in order to leave an imprint on them. And this is where a lot of you guys is messing up. This is why a lot of you women, you don't understand that you are nothing but a mess, a ball of confusion. You see that? A ball of confusion. And here it is, you trying to do the right thing. You trying to do the right thing, and you wonder why she leaving you. She leaving you because this is her. She's a mess. Look at all the pain. You saw them wrinkles? You see them tears? Huh? She's a mess. So you try to, maybe you need to be doing that. She's gonna buck up against you because she remembers just all of this. You tell her, baby, I want you to do this as my wife. She buck up against you because all she remembers is this. You say, oh, you try to open her up. Still trying to use it, baby. Let's do this. She give you attitude because she done experienced this too much. Oh, guys. Let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it.
Kind of a
What you gonna do? You gonna leave that woman?
I'm leaving it. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. But that don't mean
You see that? I'm with Craig. I'm out. I'm out. Because she's no longer this no more anyway. And because she's not this no more, huh? She's broken. She destroyed. A lot of these women, they need therapy. And most importantly, they need Most High, have mercy on me.
Why would you leave a woman that basically tells you, I will be here till the end? I show with my actions how much I love you, but every once in a while.
But to go back to my example, okay? Just go back to women. Fellas, I want you to hear this out. That's how you know these women crazy. A lot of women's crazy. A lot of them women. If you are this, if you have gone through the loop of life, if you have been ran through, if you have been cycled through by so many men, and a man come along and look at you and say, oh, I can use that ball up piece of paper, and he have enough decency to unfold you and deal with you, even though you're this way, because you done been rotted out by so many guys, and he still choose to deal with you. You out of all people ought to be the most loyal women. Well, he didn't shut the hell up. Don't worry about what he did. He put you in position, even though you used to be this balled up paper. Okay? You're not that blank sheet of paper no more. This is you. You've been balled up. You got rips. You got a lot of wrinkles. You've been folded up. You've been all about it. You ought to be, listen, I don't care. I love my man. I'm going to be with him to the end. There's nothing you can tell me about my man. Okay?
You married a slut.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A slut is not the worst thing in the world. A lying ass bitch is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
But a slut, you just got to realize you got to fuck her with a rubber on here once in a while.
You hear that? Ain't nothing worse than a slut than a lying ass whore. A slut is just going to be a slut. But a whore, even the scripture talk about how whoredom would take down a whole nation. Ain't nothing worse than a whore. Okay? A slut just want to get that off of her because she done been in too many different situationships. But a whore, she gonna do whatever. It's not just about sex. She gonna do whatever. You hear me? And a lot of you guys, you dealing with a double whammy. It's a catch-22. You dealing with a woman that is a slut and a whore. Because a whore, all she think about is herself. All she think about what's best for her. All she think about is, how can I use my body to get in a better position? See, a slut, she gonna sleep around because she just wanna feel good. But a whore, she gonna do it and she gonna monetize it. She gonna prostitute herself. She's a detriment to everybody around her. Huh? Man. But who is Kuttah Spoken Truth?
If you call her phone and she don't answer, when she get home, you got to wear rubber.
But if you marry a slut, you do it. You're giving her too much.
You know what you're doing.
If you marry a slut,
you're giving her too much.
Let me ask you something. Do you know there would be hardly no marriages in America if men didn't marry sluts?
Bingo! Settle. That's why I use this balled up paper. Listen, the average woman out here you're marrying is this. It's this. Why you think this society is predicated off of the matriarchal? Huh? Why is this predicated off of the feminine principle? Why you think you got mantras out here that say, my body, my choice? Why you think this society wants you to be desensitized to feminism? Liberalism. Huh? Why you think it's so much chaos? Why you think everybody walking not orderly, disorderly? Why you think everything is out of whack? Better yet, why you think it's so much violence? Huh? Why you think there's so much black on black crime? It all comes down to whoredom. Oh my goodness. I know what I'm saying is right. I know it's tight, but it's right.
I mean, I'm just saying a slut is doing everything she do is a setup so she can get what she wants.
No, that's a whore.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. I just talked about it. It's a difference between a whore and a slut. A whore is all about herself. A whore only wants that which is going to be beneficial to her. A whore. Now, hear me out. Some women was whores in their past, whether through their own volition or by default. And what you mean by default? Fathers not being around. Sirach 42 says, even the father wake up in the morning when nobody else is awoke for the sake of his daughter, to make sure that she's not being desecrated, to make sure that she's not being taken advantage of, and make sure she's not going into whoredom, to make sure that she don't pass. Go check me out, man. I believe it's Sirach chapter 42, to make sure that she don't pass the flower of her age. What do the flower of the age is? In today's vernacular, we talk about not being in her prime no more, hitting wall, the biological clock setting in. See, a real father makes sure this happen, okay? That she, in the prime of her life, is given over to a man of wisdom. This is what a real father do. But because a lot of fathers not around. Guess what? Women end up being whores by default. And a whore, all she think about is herself. If a woman still got that whore, and a lot of them do, if a woman still got that whore energy on her, she ain't gonna love you. She ain't gonna reference you. She ain't gonna respect you. Because everything's gonna be centered around her. And there's little things you can use to vet her to see if she's still a whore. She can come out the room and just say the dress is moderate. Not quite modesty, but moderate. You say, no, baby, you can't be dressing like that no more. And if she buck up against that, that means she's still a whore. You have to rethink how you gonna move with her. Because all she's still thinking about is herself. Well, Kuttah Spoken Truth, what you mean all she's still thinking about herself? That don't make that make no sense. She's still thinking about herself because she's not thinking about the predicament that she could put you in. She's not thinking about how you trying to protect her. She's not thinking about the reality that she's still trying to promote herself. Because if she wasn't thinking about herself, she'll be thinking about y'all in one congruency. One. Or as the scripture like say, oneness. Okay? But she's not thinking about you. She's just thinking about herself.
Whores are villains.
You see that?
A slut.
See that?
Is a woman who has to get different men parts inserted in once in a while.
Right.
It's a slut.
Women want to be slutted out, but you got whores who going to be slutted out and all they think about themselves. But anyway, go check this out, man. I got to move on to the next. Until again, we say shalom.
Welcome to the Alpha K brand by Khayree M. Beckem. Alpha K isn't just about trends. It's about transformation, from the way you think to the way you move, to the way the world sees you. This isn't just clothing. This is identity. This is discipline. This is presence. Every stitch represents strength. Every design speaks confidence. Every piece reminds you you are built for more. Because real power is built from within. And when you align your mindset with your image, you become unstoppable. Whether it's man, woman, or child, Alpha K brand has something for everyone. Ladies, check out our brand new apparel. Submissive women deserve the world. Shop today and make your purchase. Do you have children? Well, Alpha K brand has you covered. Shop our Alpha Love Youth hoodies today. And it doesn't stop at what you wear. The Alpha K brand also includes books. The books are your blueprint for leadership, for mindset, for becoming the man you were meant to be. Check out Why She Left You and Alpha Diaries today. Become a part of this revolutionary brand. www.alphak.com.